guys, welcome back to a Monday Chatty video.
Yeah.
Where we come to you and we talk. It's becoming a little tradition. Except we're going to take a break from it for the next 2 weeks because we have a couple other fun things planned. So I'm Sarah.
And I'm Solo.
And
welcome to our tribe of many.
Today we're going to talk to you about the vegan week we did. We haven't really given you our thoughts about it, and I think we did just a little bit along the way, and we had some definite thoughts about it. You guys had a lot of thoughts about it in the comments.
Yes.
A little bit of a hot topic.
I love vegans. I love vegans. I'll tell you why I love vegans. You guys are passionate.
Yeah.
And I love passion. That is really cool. If you're going to do something, you might as well be passionate about it.
We heard from people that have been, just did a challenge like we did and then stayed with it for a long time. And then we heard from people who tried it and it made them sick. They didn't like it at all. And then we heard from people that would never try it.
And there are some people that they tried it and it was healing for them.
Yes, healing. Yes.
Healing for them. It's like life-changing.
Yeah,
for them.
You know, it made me very thankful that we don't have major health problems that we need to eat a certain way, or allergies or to dairy or anything like that.
Yeah.
I think it was very eye-opening of how much dairy we eat. I knew we ate a lot of dairy. Like when we go to Kenya, we went to Kenya last summer with all our kids, and you drink milk there a lot, but all the dairy that we eat is just not in the normal Kenyan diet. I would say like all the sour cream and the cheese and the...
Yeah, very little.
Yeah, they eat yogurt, but maybe not as much as Americans, I would venture to say. And so we already knew we ate a lot of dairy. I think a lot of Americans do eat a lot of dairy. And we buy, how many gallons? 8 gallons of milk for every 2 weeks. So 4 gallons of milk for our family of 12 for every week. So actually that's not even that much compared to a lot of families.
Right.
But we do love our cheese.
Yes.
In all forms.
And sour cream.
Yeah. And I noticed a lot of kids, several of the kids told me, even older ones, like, I don't really miss meat. I miss cheese. I miss sour cream. I miss cottage cheese or whatever. So they noticed that too.
Absolutely, they did. We probably could do vegetarian longer.
Oh yeah. Easily a month without much complaint.
With little complaint.
Yeah.
I think so.
But actually having no animal products is much harder. So they also missed eggs a lot. My kids missed eggs a lot. So I noticed we ate so much oats. Like, not me personally. My kids ate a lot of oats. We ate a lot of rice.
I gained 4 pounds. 4 pounds. And someone told me, hey, you're going to lose weight just in 1 week.
Yeah, and we didn't eat a lot of fat. She said if you don't eat a lot of fat, and we did not eat a lot of fat.
But what I did do, I ate a lot more carbs than I typically do.
Yeah.
Because I'd get hungry sooner. And so what would I do? I'll eat the rice, I'd eat the beans, I'd eat the...
Oats? Did you eat the oats?
No, I never did. But, you know, I would eat stuff like that usually I would eat very little of.
Yeah.
Or if at all. But I found that I was looking for those things that will fill me up, which had to do with a lot more sugars than I would typically.
Yes.
So I thought, oh, maybe I'll just be even. And then I stepped on the scale. I'm like, 4 extra pounds.
That's not cool. I gained a couple pounds too.
Yeah.
One of our kids lost a lot. Micah, he lost a lot of weight. He lost like 8 or 10 pounds.
Oh no, that much?
Yeah, in the week. It was insane.
I did not know that.
Yeah, but he loves the vegetables too. I tell you what, one thing was for sure, like if you have digestive issues, like eating vegan, man, everybody was extremely regular in our house.
Is it TMI here?
Okay, so I did not like being vegan at all, and I didn't miss meat, not once probably. I felt like I was carrying a vegetarian baby, like I was a good 3 months pregnant. The whole time. Bloated. Yes, my stomach. I just missed, I've been eating more low carb way, and I missed how flat my stomach is when I'm low carb. And I really was trying to drink a lot of water and stuff, but it did not work well for my body. I know my body loves being low carb.
When you get prepared more and have some of those things, so you're not supplementing with just carbs and sugars, will make it a lot different. I could totally see that. I think we didn't prepare nearly as much.
Yeah.
and we also were not trying to get all the supplement stuff.
We weren't trying to like do the like vegan mayonnaise, vegan eggs, vegan this, whatever.
Yeah. So, but evidently, those that have made it a lifestyle, they have a way to do it so that it's not. I'm not ready for that right now.
You know, a lot of
pray for me.
A lot of vegans told us they appreciated us just trying something different, and I want to speak to that in a second. And then that over time you learn, and you kind of learn the balance of what works. And I believe that 100%. Yeah. It takes time. I really think it takes time. And if it was something we felt like we needed to do for our family or just ourselves as individuals, I think we would go into it slow and just find things that work for us. I know that at the end of it, we picked up some vegan cream cheese and vegan butter.
Those were good.
The kids loved it, but I'm glad we didn't try it to the end. I'm glad we waited to the end to try it, because even that first night, if you watch the videos, we tried to do some mimicking meat sort of, and they didn't care for it, but they would have liked it a lot better by the end, I think.
Maybe later,
because standards had dropped dramatically at our house by the end. And I think they appreciated the butter. They kept saying, oh, I feel like I'm cheating, this is amazing. And now after we've gone back to eating butter, when I offer them the vegan butter, the little leftover, they're like,
oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
You know, I think that for me, the epiphany, if you would, is how much animal product we consume.
Yeah.
Because it's like when you're fasting. I fast and pray several times a year, but it's always like, oh, I snack a lot, or I eat a lot, or when you're diagramming your food or trying to keep an inventory of what you're eating, it's eye-opening, and that's what it was in this case. It's like, oh, that's animal product.
Yeah.
You know, I veganized honey. I know it's not the diet. Everybody says it's not vegan because the bees work so hard for that honey.
Yeah.
But
thank you, bees. We
thank you,
appreciate
bees,
the honey.
and we love you. Yeah, for your sacrifice.
Yes, I have talked to the kids quite a bit about, like, when they realize, whoa, so many things they're eating just with animal products, and so we talked about appreciating the animals from whence those products came. And when we're learning in school, homeschool, you know, we learn about Native Americans and how they were were back then for sure, so good at using every part of the animal that they killed.
And they thank the animals.
Yeah, and I always have loved that. Like, we should appreciate our
one with the planet. Yeah, totally.
So let's talk about the crows, because we've talked about the cons, I think. The vegetarian baby that I carry, a vegan baby. Mm-hmm. What about the pros?
The pros was number one. Oh boy, I had very few pros. No, I
saw a huge pro.
You did?
Yes, I saw a lot of our kids get a lot less picky and eat vegetables that they hadn't, that they normally would turn down, and appreciate them. And
eat in big portions.
Yeah.
I would say that was a pro for me too, but there's one time, like, we made really good. I love the day we did the veggies, you know, the roasted veggies. I ate a lot of it, but 2 or 3 hours later I was very hungry again. And then you end up snacking on.
Yeah, I think that's some of the prepared thing, is trying to figure out what your protein's going to be and how you stay full. Because we were just relying on ones we normally eat, but we would need to, like, expand that more.
Right.
But it did make our kids a lot less picky, and I think just when you take a challenge, it challenges you all, and I saw some great things come about it. I don't regret it at all. It was very interesting. Our kids now know the word vegan well and what it means, even our little ones, and you know, it was fun. They loved it. Actually, Eli, he's one of my pickiest, and he has asked me so many times since we quit, can we do vegan week once a month? And then one of the older boys will be like, no! Stop saying that. But he loves fruit, and so he loved the amount of fruit we got. So we have made a change where we've cut out, at least for a while, we've cut out all our snacks, processed snacks that we buy, and we're just doing fruit and nuts.
And that's what we did for the longest time.
We did it for the longest time, but let me tell you, it is more expensive here where we live to do it that way. That's why I kind of went back to other snacks.
Combining it with other things, yeah.
So I don't know how long we'll keep that up, but maybe depending on the season and what fruits are available and stuff. But
I thought we always had fruit around.
We always have fruit.
Do I know what's going on in this house?
We supplement it with other snacks, like we buy animal crackers or pretzels or popsicles or some yogurts or whatever. But it is a lot more expensive just to
Do
all
only
fresh
free.
produce where
Yeah.
we are.
Yeah, I think
We have kids next door practicing for a play. They're clapping. I don't know if you can hear them. We're dancing along. Anyway, well, let's hear from the kids and see what they have to say. We appreciate it when you guys leave comments down below in these Monday chatty videos and tell us kind of what you want to hear about. I know someone in the last one I noticed asked about, we had talked about pool safety, and so they asked us to talk about internet safety. And I actually have a lot of things to say about the internet with kids in general. So I think that would be a good thing for us to talk about next time. If you have some other topics you want us to bring up, that would be great to hear. And then also, I think we're going to try to film a marriage Q&A this week. So if you have some of those questions, hopefully we have time for that. If not, we'll just save them.
For another time.
Yeah, but if you have questions about marriage for us, we're no experts, but we've just passed our 18-year mark, and we may be
we passed our charge, so we deal with a lot of people.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
We know a thing or two from marriage counseling and preparedness.
Or if you have questions about our marriage,
yes,
send them on.
So then there was a question I've seen fly around at least 2 or 3 times in the past, and I noticed it this last week. And the question, I'm not sure if it's coming from the same source, but I've seen it 2 or 3 times where someone made a comment about, do your kids have any black friends? Well, we'll talk about it next time. I think I'll address that.
Yeah.
When we next time we do this.
That's a good one. Good. Well, let's hear from the kids. And thank you guys for watching. We'll talk to you soon.
Talk to you later.
Belle is in a suit. She's in a play today. But can you just give me your thoughts on Vegan Week? Pros, cons, thoughts.
It was fine, but it seems like it'd be impossible to like eat all healthy on Vegan Week without starving to death. Like eat keto.
What do you mean? Explain.
Because we were eating like, the things we were eating was bread. I ate oatmeal like for breakfast and lunch.
Oh yeah.
And during Vegan Week.
Yes, it seemed unhealthier the way we were eating sometimes. Is that what you mean?
I didn't get meat. Or I didn't miss meat that much.
We're used to eating like more protein and fat.
I didn't get any protein in though because I couldn't eat nuts because.
You didn't eat peanut butter?
I hate peanut butter.
Yeah, you got some protein because there are some things we ate that have protein, but just not the big obvious
ones.
I
didn't get like
a lot.
A ton. Like I would used to eat like cottage cheese and hard-boiled eggs all the time.
Anything you liked about it?
I got to try the Impossible Whopper, which was pretty cool.
What you liked about it was Burger King?
Yes, Burger King was great. And we went and got fries a ridiculous amount of times.
You and Judah after school?
Yeah, after school, Judah and I would
go I don't think I knew about all that. And anything else? Any vegetable dish you loved?
Okay, those the deep fried carrots. The deep fried carrots were pretty good.
Yes, the carrot balls. Yeah, those were good. All right. Vegan Week. Pros, cons. What did you like? What did you hate?
A Vegan Week?
Uh-huh.
I didn't like that we couldn't have sour cream or meat or eggs or butter.
Were there any good things that came out of it?
We got to try vegan burgers.
Did you like any of the vegetable meals we had?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you ate more vegetables than normal?
Yeah, I think I did.
Would you ever choose to do a vegan challenge again? Did you survive though? Okay, Judah, what did you think about Vegan Week?
I think I probably eat a lot healthier when we're eating not vegan than vegan. Like when I have milk products and meat, I probably eat more salads and more veggies with them than eating without. I ended up eating more junk food during Vegan Week.
You did? Just to survive it? Like a lot more sugar and stuff?
Yep, a lot more sugar, a lot more carbs.
Okay, that's interesting. Would you ever choose Vegan Week on your own again? Not a fan?
Maybe vegetarian. Maybe.
Maybe. Were there any pros?
Not really.
Okay, not a fan.
Okay, here's my pro. When
What's
I
that?
finally ate meat and eggs again, felt so good.
You appreciate your food more now?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's a good pro. Micah and Eli are at a friend's house for a play date today, so they can't give you the responses, but I already told you about Eli, and Micah loved it. He loves vegetables. He always has. He is my least picky eater by far, and he enjoyed every minute of it. He just doesn't complain about a lot in life, and he liked it a lot. So I'll speak for him to say that because I know what he would say. Thank you again for watching. This week we have a grocery haul coming for you. We bought non-vegan things and made a couple little changes than what we normally do. So we bought the rest of our September groceries, and then we have a meal prep video coming for you. We're talking about homeschool curriculum one day and a hard day I was having. This is not in order. And then we had another video in there too, but I forget what it was at the moment. But that's all coming for you this week. Thank you guys for watching and being so supportive. We appreciate you. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.